Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 10.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekend. I'm Mohammed Abdulkawi. Yesterday marked the 250th anniversary of the famous Boston Tea Party, and the city of Boston hosted several events, including a reenactment. Michael Rosenfield has the details.
Taking us back to 1773, actors dumped tea into Boston Harbor Saturday night to commemorate the iconic Boston Tea Party from this very day 250 years ago.
It's the 250th anniversary. Can't think of a better place to celebrate it.
On December 16, 1773, fed-up Bostonians, frustrated with British rule, stormed 3 British ships and dumped 340 chests of tea into Boston Harbor.
This is what we love. We love our history. We love the whole story of how the revolution began.
The seminal event in American history is widely seen as a critical moment leading up to the revolution.
After the destruction of the tea, this kernel of an idea of independence began to percolate in the hearts and minds of the people. That's what the Boston Tea Party did.
On Saturday night, actors threw about 2,000 pounds of tea into the water. In 1773, it was more than 92,000 pounds.
It was wonderful. Just so many people, so fun, great energy. Loved it.
I love the revolution. We live in Boston, learned about it in 3rd grade. I just thought it was a good thing to go to.
The ceremony capped off an afternoon and evening in which Boston went back 250 years, actors recreating the discussions, debates, and anger locals felt at the time with taxation at the hands of the English without proper representation in government.
We're not going to be alive for the 300th, so we had to be here for the 250th.
All the tea that was dumped yesterday was donated. Every state in the Union sent some, so there's some foreign countries, including Great Britain. Now, Conrad, a lot of snow out there, right?
Yes. Yeah, a little bit of snow out there. That was a pretty cool story about the Boston Tea Party, so pretty cool, Mohammed. But yeah, it is very slippery out there, guys. Please slow down and take it easy. Taking a look outside now, just outside our windows, look at this. The roads, sidewalks, everything is snow covered. It is white outside and very slick as well. Like I said, please slow down. Things are not looking good for now. Not much snow, though. We're looking at just 0.2 of an inch for now, maybe half an inch before all said and done. We're getting a little bit more snow overnight tonight and then into those early morning hours tomorrow. So road conditions will not be in good shape by those morning hours tomorrow if you do have any plans to do outdoors. Visibilities are a bit low. 5 miles here in town, 4 in Eagle River, down into Land O'Lakes, Watersmeet area. We're looking at around 2 miles, 2.5 in some spots. And then down south, visibilities are at around 8 to 9 miles. So not too bad. Temperatures are below freezing. So of course, all that snow is sticking around. It is very slick outdoors. Please slow down. There are some winter weather advisories that have been posted in Vilas County. Same story in Iron County, of course, for that lake effect snow. Overnight tonight, it's going to get chilly. Temperatures will be hovering in those upper teens. Mohammed?
Thanks, Conrad. Today is Sunday, so you know that means football. Our sports director, Saul Meyer, joins us live in the studio. Saul, today was a very important game for the Green Bay Packers, looking to stay in the playoff picture with their first game back at Lambeau Field in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right, Mohammed. It was a homecoming for the Green Bay Packers, but was not a warm welcome back at Lambeau Field. Newswatch 12's Will Harrelson has the recap of their game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And shiver me timbers, that defense was something to forget.
It was a battle of the Bays in Lambeau Field this Sunday afternoon as the Green Bay Packers took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This Week 15 matchup had tons of playoff implications, with the winner keeping their spot in the current playoff picture and the loser likely dropping out. So let's see how things played out in this old NFC Central battle. After a failed Packers 4th down attempt, Buccaneers have it deep in their own territory, and Mayfield drops back to pass but is stripped by Kingsley Enagbare, and Green Bay would take over at the Bucs 4-yard line. 2 plays later, second and goal from the 5, and Jordan Love is going to drop back and find Tucker Kraft on the tight end screen, and he's going to leap his way into the end zone for the Packers touchdown. Buccaneers next drive after the fumble, they're going right down the field, but it's third down at the Packers 19-yard line, and Baker Mayfield is going to Mike Evans in the end zone. He hauls it in and gives Tampa Bay the 10-7 lead. Head coach Matt LaFleur said defensively his secondary needs to step up and prevent the explosive plays.
They got a lot of explosion plays, and looking at the drive chart here, not a lot of stops. We had the 1 3-and-out. They fumbled one time, and every other possession ended up in points. So it's going to be tough to win a football game when that happens.
Packers are now down 20-10 and desperately need a score. Third down and 15 from the Tampa Bay 16, and Jordan Love looks for Jaden Reed in the back of the end zone, and he hauls it in for the touchdown, and they cut into the Tampa Bay lead. Tampa Bay now looking to respond after the Packers touchdown. Second down and goal from the Packers 2-yard line, and Baker Mayfield is going to roll out and find O'Keefe for the 2-yard score. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs pass game was too much for Green Bay in this one as they win it 34-20. Quarterback Jordan Love said while his team started off the game strong, struggles in the red zone hurt the Packers in the end.
I think the way we started was decent. I think we put some good drives together. I think the only thing that hurt us was getting down to the red zone. I think we didn't capitalize on some of those opportunities and didn't put up enough points right there. So it's definitely what hurt us tonight.
After crawling their way to the 7th seed in the NFC playoff picture, the Packers have now lost 2 straight games against the Giants and Buccaneers and enter a must-win situation against the Carolina Panthers next weekend. That's going to be all for now. My partner Drew Chelly will have more on this matchup with the Buccaneers later in the show, but for now, reporting in Green Bay, Will Harrelson, Newswatch 12.
Thanks for that, Will. Speaking of the Packers, one fan from Wisconsin Rapids celebrated his 500th Packers home game today. This is Gary Platt. Today, him and a group of 55 friends tailgated outside of Lambeau Field. Gary has seen a lot of being a fan, but through the ups and downs, he was always there for the green and yellow. Congratulations to him. 4 months after fire destroyed parts of Maui, Hawaii, displaced residents are still without permanent homes. On Friday, Hawaii Governor Josh Green said out of the almost 12,000 who were forced out of their homes, more than 6,000 are still living in hotels. This is a problem, he says, needs an immediate solution.
If we don't get people stepping up, I'm going to drop the hammer on short-term rentals that aren't able to be used for our people. It's just not okay that we don't have housing for our local people.
Governor Green also says they have come up with a plan that would offer a payout of $1.5 million to help family members of each person who died in the fire. He says the program is set to begin February 1st, with payments coming shortly thereafter. The Wisconsin State Patrol is asking drivers to stay safe this holiday season and have a sober ride home as their Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign is now in action. Through New Year's Day, officers will be stepping up enforcement to stop impaired driving. The State Patrol encourages drivers to put safety first during the holidays by identifying a designated driver or taking the bus, calling a taxi, or using a rideshare service. During the holiday season last year, there were 470 crashes involving impaired drivers in the state. Taco and Tamales, a restaurant in Rhinelander, closed their restaurant yesterday. According to a Facebook post, this was because of shortage of workers and a slow economy. The post stated that the business enjoyed serving the entire Northwoods and stated, quote, "When the time is right, we'll join the Northwoods again." If you're looking for something to do with your family, the Lights of the Northwoods is still hosting their Holiday Lights event at Hodag Park. The park features over 1 million lights with all types of displays for visitors to enjoy. The event is free and takes place daily until New Year's from 5 in the evening until 9. Christmas is 8 days away, and many people and organizations are getting ready to celebrate. Today, the Calvary Baptist Church in Rhinelander held a special choir ceremony for visitors. Newswatch 12's Austin Caruso attended the event to learn more.
This morning is the accumulation of several months of hard work and practice as they bring it all together and just give this really as a gift of praise to God.
Sunday, the Calvary Baptist Church Choir held a special celebration of songs for those that attended the Mass ceremony.
It's a time for Christians to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And so the music we're singing today puts him at the very center of our praise. We're talking about how God always keeps his promises to us.
The celebration saw many visitors at Sunday's ceremony to celebrate the same reason.
The reason why we do a thing like this is because we love Jesus and we want our community to know more about who he is. And Christmas is the perfect time to share that story. After all, that's what Linus said, the real meaning of Christmas is right here.
Pastor Ankrum says all the practice is worth being able to share the performance with the community.
We love to be able to share this gift of praise with our community and with friends and family, and that just makes it extra special.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Austin Carisu, Newswatch 12.
Thanks for that, Austin. Coming up on Newswatch 12 Weekend, we'll head down to South Florida to hear from some drivers that wasn't going to let the storm stop them from traveling. And Conrad will have a full week forecast. Stick with us.
Sometimes life can give you some challenges.
Our team at Burns Insurance can help you through it all.
Remember to take time and enjoy the little things in life.
Happy holidays.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Carrie from Wittenberg. I lost over 100 pounds and 68 inches. I know the secret. Prior to starting this program, I suffered with chronic migraines, lots of joint aches and pains, didn't have the energy to be the mom that I needed to be. My energy level's back, my confidence is back. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone looking for a change.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Ordinary people can do extraordinary things. At Cellcom, our promise of extraordinary service makes life better for us all. It's why we're always enhancing our network and offer affordable plans. It's why we have the latest phones from all the top brands and budget-friendly options too. It's about keeping you at the center of every extraordinary thing we do. It's technology with a heartbeat.
From all of us at Burns Insurance, we want to thank you for your continued business.
We want to wish you a very safe and healthy holiday season. Happy holidays.
What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Look at this big low-pressure system down south. It wreaked some havoc in Florida. Lots of flooding down there. Now working its way all the way up the eastern seaboard, New York City, D.C., up into Maine. We are looking at some very heavy rain, and even some flooding will continue once again in the East Coast. That's nothing to worry about for our area here. A couple of snow showers, though, are falling right now, and that will continue overnight into those early morning hours tomorrow. We're maybe half an inch and maybe up to an inch. I'd say probably, I would say definitely under an inch here in town. And then, of course, a lot higher totals the more north you go up, especially north. I'd say higher than Eagle River. That's where you're going to really tap into over an inch of snow with that lake effect snow on the back end. For now, though, that snow is continuing to fall and will overnight tonight into those early morning hours, and then mainly cloudy throughout the day tomorrow with some decrease in clouds pretty much by those evening hours tomorrow. Other than that, it's going to stay cold and very, very windy. So it's going to feel extra cold for tomorrow. Make sure you put on your layers and you bundle up. But before that cold rolls in, we're looking at probably around half an inch in town. And then, like I mentioned, north of Eagle River is where we're looking at over an inch of snow. And then pretty much into the UP. maybe 2, maybe even 3 inches of snow in some spots with that lake effect snow on the back end, and no surprises there. Now, not much snow is on the ground for now. Of course, pretty much at 0 here in town, a trace now with that snow that has fallen so far and that is falling for now. But overall, though, we've been dry the last couple of months, actually. October, we were really wet, close to 5 inches of rain, and then November into December, we've been very, very dry, and that it looks like that dry trend will continue pretty much through the end of December. Overall, though, temperatures earlier today, they were hovering in those mid-30s, couple of upper 30s down south by Tomahawk, and then, of course, by Wausau area, Stevens Point, Wapaka, down south, and back into those 40s, actually, earlier today. Look at Green Bay. Back at 42 degrees. That was earlier today. Our average high is around 27 degrees. So, of course, once again, we were above average. Take a look at that low. Average low around 10. Yeah, we were nowhere near that. And we're pretty much not going to be near that. But tomorrow night gets a little bit interesting. We are really going to continue to cool down. Record high, though, 42 degrees. So we were at 37 today. Kind of close to a record high, right? I mean, 42 degrees as a record high is not a lot at all. Our temperature trend, though, does show 40s making a return through upper 30s. And then once again, 40s making a return right in time for Christmas Eve. Possibly some more rain. By Christmas Eve, maybe a rain and snow mix on the back end. It is very breezy out there, and it will continue to stay windy outdoors tonight and then into those early morning hours tomorrow. For tonight, though, temperatures in those upper teens, scattered snow showers pretty much under an inch unless you are north of Eagle River. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show cooler temperatures the next couple of days, and then we warm back up into the 30s and 40s by middle to end of next week. Mohammed?
Thanks, Conrad. Wet and windy conditions did not stop South Florida drivers from hitting the road during Saturday's storm. Victor Jorges has more.
From hurricane season to the season of celebrations and holidays, South Floridians are on the road, rain or shine.
Driving to visit some friends right now. I'm getting some gas to drive up north to see some friends.
I actually went from West Palm down to Fort Lauderdale.
We caught up with some people in Palm Beach County as they were fueling up to continue their weekend plans.
We went to dinner at this really nice restaurant, but obviously it's really cold. I did my hair and I walked outside and it kind of ruined it.
The wet weather ruined plans for some, while others are still seeing the rain as a gift from Mother Nature.
To me, it's a beautiful night. I'm still blessed. I thank God for that. I wish everyone would stay home. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Although I'm looking good, but I'm still going to go home and go to bed.
You can see here, downtown West Palm Beach saw little to no sunshine and people decided to stay indoors. While closer to the beach, Palm Beach seeing wind gusts and tons of rain as well.
There's actually been a lot of accidents this week, on the turnpike and stuff, because I think the roads are really wet and people are not really that cautious when it comes to that.
Plan ahead, go early so you're not rushed, and know that you're going to have traffic.
2 students have been suspended from a school in Miami, accused of creating nude photos of classmates using artificial intelligence. Around 24 girls and boys at Pinecrest Cove Academy fell victim to fake nude photos. It was after pictures of their faces were taken from the school's social media account and put into an app that put them on AI-generated bodies. The 2 boys accused of the deepfakes are suspended for 10 days, but parents say it's not enough and that the boys should not be allowed back.
It's just something that I don't think is going to end anytime soon. It's going to keep going and going and going until we get the resolution that we're looking for, which is immediate expulsion of both these young men.
Miami-Dade police said the investigation is still underway and they're working closely with the state's attorney's office on the case. We'll take a quick break, but when we come back, some Minnesota Vikings wide receivers took some kids shopping for the holiday season. How did that turn out? That's straight ahead.
Wausau Hearns Furniture specializes in Wisconsin-made furniture. Wolfcraft made in Marshfield. Restonic 2-sided mattresses made in 2 Rivers. Bestcraft made in Kaukauna. So when you spend your money at Wausau Hearns Furniture, right here in Wisconsin.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard. And all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. See that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy.
I'm Tammy Harn, owner of Wausau Harn's Furniture. When you buy a one-sided mattress, aren't you really buying half of a mattress? If you want a flippable, two-sided mattress made by Restonic, shop local at Wausau Harn's Furniture, located 1/2 mile from Fleet Farm in Wausau.
Welcome back, everyone. Now to some good news. It was a moment that some Minnesota Vikings fans will never forget. Muriel Mose reports on how some players got together at Target to help out some families.
What's up? KJ, nice to meet you.
Normally, these two are the receivers. But at Target in Roseville, they were the givers. Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne sponsor families through Salvation Army year-round. And during the holidays, they get to meet up with their families to take the kids shopping for toys.
I said I like Superman. I like Superman too.
I just saw 2 Supermen.
The smiles on their faces, they were so happy, just naming things on their Christmas list.
We always want to be involved in the community, giving back and showing love as much as possible.
One of those kids was 9-year-old Jerry Baker.
I loved it. It was the best day of my life.
Who couldn't believe he was spending time with his favorite Vikings.
JJ and KJ are one of the best, my best players in my opinion. I showed it.
They weaved their way through the toy section.
Monster truck.
Eventually making it to the electronics, where they were surprised by another sports star. Anthony Edwards said hi while on the road for one of their games and gave the kids another gift.
Him and his team had just as much involved in this as we did. So to be able to see him and surprise him for the game tickets, they're definitely happy about that.
All the shopping carts filled with toys are proof of a fun time, but moments that don't cost anything made this extra special.
Oh yeah, it was so sweet, it was so precious. She's a sweet little girl. I mean, this is a moment that she's going to remember for the rest of her life.
It's always good to see players like that give back to the community, don't you think, Saul?
Oh, absolutely. That's something you love to see, but probably not something Packers fans love to see since it's Vikings. You know what else Packers fans aren't happy to see? That Packers defense. I'll tell you all more about it and the record-breaking performance they gave up after the break.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items are encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open from November 24th through December 31st.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or all in a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Menards is celebrating Ryan Blaney's NASCAR Championship with 12% off everything till Christmas. Kidde home safety products help keep your family protected in case of emergencies. This fire extinguisher is just $16.97 after 12% off. Find your style with a new ceiling fan from Patriot Lighting. Check out our great in-stock selection in our lighting showroom. Get this Minerva 3-speed fan for just $59.99 after 12% off.
Merry Christmas and enjoy your 12% off everything.
I'm Karen from the Hearing House. You probably already know that hearing loss is caused by many different things. But if you have hearing loss, the only thing that matters is what you do next. And to do nothing is the worst thing. Start the path to better hearing by calling a professional you can trust, who's going to listen, who's going to take the time to get to know you, who's going to be there when you need them. If you're ready to address hearing loss, call us at the Hearing House. Hearing aids are all we do, so we do it right.
Make your house a hearing house.
It's open season on cancer. Help us raise money for the Ronald McDonald House of Marshfield by purchasing a hat, an H2O Go bottle, or other special items. With your donation of $20, you'll receive over $50 in valuable coupons, and a $10 donation is given to the Ronald McDonald House. Purchase items at Cost Cutters of Central Wisconsin, the Barber's Family Hairstyling, Mullins Cheese in Knowlton, Chase Outdoors in the Cedar Creek Mall. It's open season on cancer, a season that never ends.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items are encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open from November 24th through December 31st.
It was a day to forget for the Packers defense as they allowed Baker Mayfield to put together the first perfect passer rating by a visiting QB in the history of Lambeau Field. Newswatch 12's Drew Chelly has more on the Packers' defensive struggles.
It was a day to forget for the Green Bay Packers defense here at home. Baker Mayfield torched the Packers defense for 381 yards and 4 touchdowns as the Buccaneers put 34 points up on the road. It was a game that put a serious dent in the Packers' playoff hopes. The Packers defense did make the first big play of the day as they had a strip sack early that would set up the game's first touchdown. But from there, it belonged to Mayfield and the Tampa Bay offense. It was a day full of explosive plays for the Buccaneers offense. Mayfield had 15 completions over 15 yards, many of which came on third down, most, if not all, leading to Tampa Bay points.
There were some situations where we got them in 3rd and long, they throw a screen, get a first down. The possession right before the end of the half was extremely disappointing. Was it 2nd and 29 or whatever, and they get a big explosion play.
The second half saw the Bucs score touchdowns on their first 3 possessions of the half. The Tampa Bay offense continued to gash the Packers defense for big plays throughout the day. The final dagger in the game was a 52-yard score from Mayfield to David Moore. That one would give Tampa Bay a 34-20 lead, a lead they would not give up. It was a play that summed up the afternoon for the Packers defense.
Absolutely. We got a challenge. Much better, I'd say, in the back end in terms of, I get it, they got some good wideouts. But you got to be willing to challenge, especially if you're getting gashed, just changing it up.
So a tough day at home for the Packers. After the game, head coach Matt LaFleur confirmed there would be no changes to the defensive coaching staff as the team now looks forward to their matchup against the Carolina Panthers. Now at 6-8, it looks like 3 wins is what the Packers will need over the final 3 weeks for any shot at the playoffs. Here in Green Bay, I'm Drew Chelly, Newswatch 12.
The Milwaukee Bucks were in action tonight as well, looking to win their 4th straight game when they hosted the Houston Rockets. And the Bucks have not lost since the NBA in-season tournament, and they were looking to keep their momentum rolling at the Fiserv Forum. And that's exactly what they did. Milwaukee beat Houston 128-119 to get them the win at home, their 12th straight at the Fiserv Forum. The Bucks have not lost at their home arena since October 28th against the Atlanta Hawks, and that's their only home loss of the season. Damian Lillard had a solid night for the Bucks, with the point guard scoring 39 points and dishing out 11 assists as well in the massive home win. We'll be right back after the break.
We're clearing out the warehouse.
Up to 80% off list or more.
It's Slumberland's big year-end clearance event.
And it's a big deal.
Complete your living space for just $139.
Hundreds of items ready to take home today.
Or ship for free.
Complete your room up to 80% off.
Mattresses, sectionals, recliners, beds, you name it.
Don't miss the big clearance going on now at Slumberland Furniture.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks and make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on a new Ford SUV and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months plus $3,500 FlexBuy cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Carrie from Wittenberg. I lost over 100 pounds and 68 inches. I know the secret. Prior to starting this program, I suffered with chronic migraines, lots of joint aches and pains, didn't have the energy to be the mom that I needed to be. My energy level's back, my confidence is back. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone looking for a change.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
From all of us at Joe Rader Towing, happy holidays and happy new year.
The Diocese of La Crosse televised Mass, Sundays at 6:30 a.m. on this station. Please join Bishop Callahan and the priests and faithful of the diocese Sunday mornings at 6:30 a.m.
Join the conversation when you're on the go. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date. Newswatch12, from where you live.
We're inside right now, obviously, but obviously Conrad's not here. Conrad, how's the weather out there right now?
It's a little bit cold, guys. I'm doing a little bit of shoveling here. You can see, got some snow here on the shovel, but this is very light and fluffy snow. Let me show you guys. Throwing it up in the air. Some of it's blowing away, of course, with that wind outside, and it's still blowing around. You guys could see. Very light and fluffy. I was just going to show you guys with the broom. But yes, overall, though, it is cold, it is windy, and it is snowing outside. It's kind of feeling like December in the Northwoods. Our radar is showing some of that snow falling at the moment. That's going to continue the next several hours and pretty much into those early morning hours on Monday. Visibilities, though, they're not too bad. I'm looking around. I could definitely see that 9-mile visibility. No, I'm just kidding. Can't see that. But overall, though, we do have around 9 miles of visibility. Temperatures are back in the 20s, so it is below freezing. A very slippery. Please be careful outdoors. Our 7-day outlook does show possibly a little bit of rain returning and temperatures back in the 40s by Christmas Eve.
Thanks for that, Conrad. See you guys next time.